What's going on, guys? Criminal Justice here, and today we're back with another Subnautica Below Zero tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to craft something pretty important that I think you're going to need early on in the game, and that's going to be a standard O2 tank, because when you start the game, if you go in your inventory, you will notice you don't really have any kind of, tank over there. Sorry about that, guys. Where it says equipped, you've got a spot for, your goggles, your rebreather, your standard O2 tank, your fins, your radiation suit and all that, and you really need the standard O2 tank to make your oxygen last a little bit longer. Okay, so as you guys can notice in the top right part of my screen, I've got the standard O2 tank pinned along with something that we need for that, which is fiber mesh. Now if we go to the fabricator and we go to resources and go to basic materials, you will see right there that fiber mesh requires the creep vine sample. Now what that means, that doesn't mean creep vine cluster like we talked about in the last video. This is the creep vine itself. So you should have a knife by now. If you don't have a knife, I'll link my video in the top right corner and take you to my other video showing you how to craft the knife, okay? Because you're going to need a knife for this. All right? So, and if you go back in your fabricator and go down to personal and go to, I believe it's equipment, there's your standard O2 tank. We need 2 titanium and we need 1 fiber mesh, okay? So let's go out as always, guys. Let's hop out here. And let's go out and let's find titanium, 2 titanium, and we need a creep vine cluster to make fiber mesh. All right, so I think the kelp forest was over this way. I think it was over here. But again, guys, you can find the titanium, you can find them in those limestone rocks or whatever kind of rocks like these right here. You can find them in here usually. All right, that was copper ore, but we need 2 titanium. All right, there's 1 titanium. There's 1 right there. Let's see if we can find another one here. That would be pretty good. All right, so here's another rock right here. So in these rocks, you're going to find stuff like titanium. You're going to find copper ore. You're going to find lead. You'll find there's a lot of different stuff you'll find in those rocks. So, all right, there's our 2 titanium right there. As you notice, if you look in the top right corner there, you'll notice it counts as you gather materials. So for example, we've got 2 titanium. It tells us by the standard O2 tank that we've got pinned up that we have 2 titanium, okay? So it'll tell you how much that you actually have. There's titanium right there. So now we got to find the creep vine to make our fiber mesh, okay? Let's see, where is this? I always have a hard time, I don't know why, but I always have a hard time finding this kelp forest. I don't know why I have a hard time finding it, but I do. I really, really do. All right, so let me speed my guy up. I do have Wiimote running right now, so let me speed up a little bit so we're not dragging so much in the video. Let's see. Okay, so right here, guys, is going to be your creep vine. And we're going to pull out our knife, just like this, and you're just going to go up here, and you're going to start cutting at this tree, and we're going to get a few. Now you can cut however many you need. See, that's 2 right there. Or you can cut it until the tree is gone. You can just keep cutting until the tree is gone. I'll show you. It'll make the tree just disappear where you'll have all of it, right? And now we have it all. Now we don't really need that many right now, but we're going to keep them just because I like keeping them to make extra material. So when you find those creep vine, make sure you cut one where you have enough to, make quite a bit of fiber mesh, because trust me, guys, you're going to need that. You're going to need like fiber mesh. You're going to need silicone rubber. You're going to need like titanium ingot. You're going to need a lot of different materials for this, for the game itself. So the game is this is a survival game. So it's all about resources and, staying alive. So it's all about that. Like I said, on your way back to the pod or wherever you're at, if you see those rocks, break them open and grab the materials if you got the room for it. Because if you'll notice in your inventory, you only have so much room. Now, if you're getting small stuff like this, you can carry a lot of stuff. But if you're cutting the big stuff down like this and getting big stuff in there that takes up a lot of room, you're not going to get very much in your inventory, obviously, okay? So let's go back in the pod. Let's go over to the fabricator. Let's open it up. Let's go to resources, basic materials, and let's craft that fiber mesh, okay? Now, the reason I'm doing a tutorial on this is because I think the standard O2 tank is something you really need to have. The next thing I'll show you how to craft when it becomes available is the high capacity O2 tank. All right, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go down. Now, as you can see, we have 2 copper ore, so that will craft copper wire as well, okay? Or I have copper ore. All right, let's go into personal. Let's go to equipment, and let's craft our standard O2 tank. And if you guys have noticed right there, fiber mesh also crafts med kits. Right? Now we got a new blueprint, so let's see what it is. So we got the repair tool. Right? And there's a certain place, guys, you notice it says crystalline sulfur. There's a certain place you find those, and I can show you guys where to find them at. Okay, so we got the standard O2 tank. Now go into your inventory, and it should automatically be equipped. If it's not, and it's in your inventory, which it shouldn't be, just click on it like that, and it'll equip it. And if you notice when you go back out now, and you go down, let me turn my unlimited oxygen off on my Weavon. I just have it on, so I got to go up for air during tutorials. So, but if you notice now, your oxygen lasts a little bit longer. But keep in mind, no matter what oxygen tank you have, if you're going deep in the water, like down below 100 meters, your oxygen efficiency is going to start decreasing. So just keep that in mind and make sure you're going up for air on time. But that is pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, subscribe, share, like the videos. Appreciate everything you do. I'm excited about doing these new set of tutorials for y'all and taking this journey with each and every one of you. With that being said, everyone, have an amazing day. God bless you all, and I will see you all in the next video.